So I wanted to come on here and give some information about working from home. So I am currently a medical coder. I work from home. I work for a local hospital in the Colorado area. I've been working at home, not for this entity for about almost 2 months, but I've been working at home in total for about 6 months. So far, the experience has been awesome. I got to this point by obtaining my associate's degree in HIT, sitting for my RHIT and my CCA, which are certifications through AHIMA, and they certify you for medical documentation and medical coding. Like the CCA is an entry level medical coding exam, and the RHIT I guess can double, I guess basically for both paperwork and coding. So sat for the RHIT in October of 2018 and the CCA in May of 2018. I completed school in August 2000. That's when I graduated, 2018. I started job hunting November 2018 after I had my son, because I wanted to be there with him and be at home for my children. So I started job hunting, and I put in, I don't know where, for anywhere from 100 to over 200 applications. I think I put in at least 2 applications every day, if not more. And I got called back for a data entry position at a healthcare consulting company, and I left my job at the hospital, kind of stepped out on faith, and I started working for the healthcare consulting company from December to May. And I was thinking to myself, well, this is a contract position. The contract that I'm on ends in May, so I need to find something else. So I really kicked up my search in February and, started putting in more applications. Even if I was rejected at first, I still was putting in applications. I was reaching out to recruiters, telling them, hey, I put an application for such and such position. I'm extremely interested in it. Have a good day, just reintroducing myself. And, I got lucky, and the recruiter I had reached out to was hiring for the position that I'm currently in at the moment. And I interviewed with the manager, and we had a Skype interview session, interviewed with her because she liked me enough, and I got hired on here. And it's been an awesome experience. I'm learning so much in this field. I'm really enjoying myself. And my trainer, she's not really a trainer. She's like a mentor. She really loves this position. She really loves coding. And you can tell, because she's really passionate about what she does. And she's really passionate about teaching. So, it's a lucky situation. I plan on moving out of this position in about maybe a year and a half, maybe 2 years, moving into outpatient, and then my end goal is to, move into, so my end goal is to become an auditor, and then, on my way, maybe pick up a couple specialties on the way. So yeah, I think that this is probably a great job for mothers, anybody with children really, men or women, because we do have some men on the team. They're rare, but they are there. I think this is a great position for anyone who is detail oriented, who likes to help people but know the nursing part is not for them, who, I don't know, just have an interest in healthcare. I would definitely, if you are interested in this field, look for programs at local community colleges around you. Make sure they're accredited through excuse me, through AHEMA or AAPC. So you're not like, I don't want to say wasting your time, because education is never a waste of time. But just to make sure you're able to sit for the exams, because if they're not approved programs through AHEMA, they won't let you sit for the exam. The CCA is the only exam that I know where you don't have to have too much background. It's an entry-level exam. You just have to have like A&P, some coding courses done, and you can do all of that online. They actually offer an online, I'm gonna say study, but a program, and the cost is like $225 each class, which is way cheaper than a community college and a four-year university. And you can just sit for those, you can just take those exams and, go ahead and sit for your test. I would recommend that if you don't have the time, if you're a busy mom and you don't have the time to go to class, or you don't have a lot of money, or you don't have the support at home to have someone be daycare for your kids or support you, because if you go to the classroom setting, you will have to do an externship. You will have to commit to hours and a schedule. Basically, you will have to come home and do homework. So it's kind of like high school all over again with an externship, and that does take a lot of it gets really intense, and it does become stressful. And I even thought about quitting towards the end because I was pregnant and I was stressed out. But I would definitely look for any programs near me if I was interested in this program again, and just find something that works for you. But I would definitely recommend this for any parent or mother who wants to stay home with their family and, want to help, And I know this field sometimes in some areas are oversaturated. So if you aren't interested in medical coding, just straight out medical coding, Cantor Registry, even though it is tough and it is a sad position, kind of, because you're reading people's notes who have cancer and you're following them along, that field is in high demand for registrars, and they're basically commanding their own salary. Whatever they're asked for, they're given. Because there's not enough registry people to go around. Trauma registry as well. Who else? Tumor registry. Most of the registries, because it's tough to get into, and if you do have the opportunity to get into the cancer registry, if someone's going to train you, I would definitely take the opportunity. It is intense, but I would definitely take the opportunity. That's something I might be looking at in the future just to get experience. But yeah, if you're interested, definitely look around, see if you can find a program that best fits you. And I would suggest shadowing a medical coder in your area if you can find one, and volunteering at some of the local hospitals, so the managers know your face, know that you're looking, know you're going to be in the job market looking for a new position once you finish school, so you'll be at the top of their list.